why I'm leaving Broken Britain and why you should too. So, around a year and a half ago, I went from making zero money online, working a traditional 9 to 5 job, actually stacking shelves at a retail store, to then being able to making 5K every single month consistently online, traveling the world, and pretty much living the life of my dreams. Yeah, in a very short space of time. It is crazy. And if you follow along and watch through this video, I will show you exactly how you can do the same and why I'm planning to leave the UK and start a better life somewhere else. So the very first reason why I'm leaving the UK is because of the lack of opportunity. Taken from me, in the last 12 months, I have spent time in 7 different countries, right? 7 different countries. And in that time, throughout the whole month of October, I spent 3.5 weeks in LA and in Boston. In America, I spent time in, where else did I go? I spent 2 weeks in Dubai as well. And the amount of people out there who are also making money online and who are just into self-development as a whole, it's just different energies compared to the UK. And when you think about it, right, and I've had this growing up in a small town in the north of England, not much goes on here, right? Pretty much since the age of 12 or 13, all everyone encourages you to do is a bunch of degenerate stuff and just talk to each other. That is literally it, right? Like the whole like pub culture thing, the whole like just stay on like Xbox and PS parties all night long. And don't get me wrong, I had my fair share of that time, right? I had a good time growing up, don't get me wrong. But there comes a point where you do just need to be around better people at the end of the day. And that stuff just becomes kind of childish, right? You don't really want to do that. But here's the thing, it's like most people in the UK, they're okay with just staying in that same situation, that same predicament, and they end up complaining about their jobs and what they're doing in life. And you just don't get around people who can help you grow. Really, that's the biggest thing. And I love my friends to bits, the ones who I've grown up with, but they all want different things to me. I want different things to them. That's just how it is. So when I spent time in the US, when I spent time in Dubai, guess what? Almost every single person I was speaking to was like an influencer, a content creator, or working in like online info business, right? There's in sales or they're selling shit online, like there's a dropshipper or some shit as well. Unless it was a crypto scammer. I did meet those people also. Not the greatest experience, I'll be honest. But point is, everyone out there in different countries is making money. And here in the UK, it's very difficult to find people who are making money and who are also into like overall self-development, like gym, and just improving as a man and everything like that. So that's the very first reason why I'm leaving the UK. The second reason why I'm leaving the UK is because of the mindset that the UK puts you in, right? When I was working a 9 to 5, when I was working a retail job stacking shelves in TK Maxx, I would walk into work every single day meeting other people who I was working with. Like I'm talking like 20, 30, 40, 50-year-olds even, so sometimes even 60-year-old people. They would just complain every single day at their work, at what they was doing, and it just wasn't a healthy environment to be around, right? I'm walking into work. You guys have definitely had this before, right? You walk into work straight away. Easiest icebreaker someone will ever ask you is, "Oh, what time do you finish today?" Right? You ask that question, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just here until like 10 p.m." Right? It's yeah, I can't wait to get out. I'm just sick of it. Like I'm like, I've literally just started a conversation with you, and you're already telling me how you're sick of being here, and you walked into the door same time as me, like 5 seconds ago. I just found that crazy, right? The fact that there's working people who just hate their jobs and complain all the time, like all the time. And I'm even talking like family members as well, right? Hate to call them out, but same thing, complain every single day. Oh, the weather is shit. Oh, I hate my job. Well, it's like if like you're that passionate about like changing these things, then why don't you just do it, right? And I think the UK it becomes hard for people to do that because ultimately the weather here is shit, right? Even in summer, it's like decent. It's hot for like 3 weeks, and I'm gonna sound stupid here, but even when it's hot, right, you can't get to sleep at night. You're sleeping with a fan on. You're awake until like 3 a.m. and you're doing like you're turning over multiple times throughout the night. It is very difficult, right? It is very difficult. Point being, though, that ultimately the mindset that the UK puts you in is not one to grow. And no one has that mindset of, okay, I want to start something new. I want to do something better. And even to show that, when I told everyone I was leaving because I wanted to work on my own online business, I was laughed out of the room. People told me that I was not going to be successful. People said to me, why would you even start something like that? Third reason why I'm leaving the UK ASAP is because as a man, you just reach a point in your life where you have to leave home, right? Your hometown gives you good memories, gives you good friends, and obviously it's where your family is from. But if you really want to make something of yourself, if you really want to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, you're going to have to get out at some point, right? You are going to have to see different ways of life, see different perspectives, meet different people who are on completely different journeys to you, but can teach you a lot about what you want to do, right? That is exactly why I'm leaving. I'm going to be leaving for hopefully LA in the next couple of months, and I'm going to be spending time with my mentors and my team, people who are exactly where I want to be, right? They're all like in shape. They can run a sub 20-minute 5K. They can fucking do 25 pull-ups in a single set, and they can also fuck you up, right? They fight, they box, but they also don't eat meat. It's quite a funny combination. I often laugh at myself thinking of that. But yeah, I just need to be around those people. I need to be around winners. I need to be around killers who are going to help me grow. The UK and your hometown, as much as you love your friends, it just doesn't have those same killers, right? It's a shame. Wish it did. But comes that point, man, as a guy, you just got to get out, right? And I also had this experience when I lived out the first time. So in the year of 2022 to 2023, when I was 18, I did actually live out. I lived in Birmingham, which is a city in the Midlands. It's a controversial city in the UK. I'll say that. I say controversial with good terms. I had fun memories there, fun times, met some cool people, and it taught me a lot about life, right? It taught me a lot about like just providing for myself, about like cooking for myself, about just waking up and I'm by myself like all the time, like all day long. It was lonely for a period of time, but it taught me a lot about myself, right? Solitude is also, side note, solitude is where you really grow as a person, right? It's where you really understand who you are, you understand how to like really like yourself, and you find out what fulfills you. There's a saying actually that this is by Professor Carl Jung, who I've been studying. He says that solitude is where man learns the most about himself, and the more you can be in that environment while you're alone, but you can also be around other people, you know, when that time comes for you to socialize. It's a perfect combination, it really is. And that is pretty much the entire reason why I'm going to be leaving the UK. Not the place to be right now. If you want to grow, if you want to improve, I have probably waffled quite a lot. This is going to be a bit of a raw, authentic style of video. I don't know how it's going to come out, but I've enjoyed making it. And also, by the way, if you guys want to know how I was able to even put myself in a position where I can afford to move out, and how I went from making zero money online, working a job I hated, to being able to make 5K a month, traveling the world, meeting really cool people and doing really cool shit, then just head to my YouTube channel. I have a couple of videos I made where I break down my whole journey, and I show you also how you can start leveraging a high income skill like sales and getting your first job within your first few days, so that you can also do the same things that I'm doing and living the life of your dreams. Good stuff. Hope this video has been useful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cool. Peace.